speaking of breastfeeding children till they're 13,
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, Pedro Pascal in the movie. And God, he was so enjoyable to look
There
at.
is a character in Game of Thrones
That's a
who
leap,
breastfeeds
but that leap
a
works.
child.
That leap works. That
Pedro
leap
Pascal does not breastfeed anyone.
No.
Nor does he in real life.
I took the trip.
Nor does the
I took a
character
journey.
of the Red Viper. But that was a long, long road.
But it was a straight drive. It was a
destination.
long road, but it was a straight drive. You didn't have to make any turns.
It was winding.
There were no turns. There were no turns. That was
Yeah, but
straight
there was a
road.
falling rock
One,
sign.
two,
falling
three.
rock
You
sign.
would admit that's meander with the
There's a meander, no question.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so speaking of Pedro Pascal, I mean, geez, he's, found some recent success on Game of Thrones and also found, a quick shallow grave. And you also got Joel Murray of the famous Murray family, and who's also in AMC Mad Men and Bobcat Goldthwait's God Bless America, which I absolutely love. How the hell do you get, these big name guys when you guys are, first shooting your first film?
Some of it has come from our work in improv and stage, and we've all written and produced things before and acted, and we've just been very active in the comedy community since we were teenagers.
Joel for sure was that.
That was 100%.
Joel, my path into the comedy world in Los Angeles was thanks to a wonderful man, my big brother James Grace, who allowed me to work at IO West, and I became the tech director, so I'm running lights on just hundreds of improv shows, and one of those was Joel Murray and Friends, so I got to know Joel through that, and I can't tell you how good it made me feel to be able to send him an email to be like, hey, will you take a read of this script? We want you, and know that it wasn't like I wasn't somebody with like a weird webisode thing that wasn't like I actually had a real thing to bring to him. It made me feel so good, and then when he said yes, I did a jig. I maybe, I was happy.
What did that jig look like?
No, I can't do that jig again. I can't do it.
Did anybody ask?
I want Sean to have a series called Weird Webisodes.
Weird Webisodes.
Welcome to Weird Webisodes with Cowick. All right, this week on Weird Webisodes.
Look at how funny he looks.
I like he had a very Max head tilt to it. Did any of you guys ask Pedro Pascal to be your champion?
The scene hadn't come out yet.
Yeah,
we didn't know.
wasn't out.
Yeah,
We
we
had
didn't
no
know
idea.
that was going to happen.
we shot ours knowing that he was on the show, but not knowing, that was going to all happen.
That
Not
he was
having
the
read the
Viper.
books. I'm sure that
Yeah, I had not read
people
the book.
on set who read the books would probably.
A lot of credit to Brian O'Connell, he's right behind us. He's literally right there, lurking, and
Pointing a gun at us.
yeah, and Justin Ware and the casting group, because they brought people to the table that they knew were incredibly talented and potentially had some things coming up. And Brian went and sat with them, and I believe the story goes they sat, they talked sports, he did the movie. I think that's how it went. And that was with Fran Kranz as well, right?
Yeah.
You guys talked basketball the entire time, and then
Then he did the movie.
we're in. Let's do it.
There you go.
That's the goal. For anyone trying to make movies or television, you go to a meeting, you talk for the project for like 6-7 minutes, and then you talk about sports or carpentry.
For me, it's highlight.
Well, that's a sport. That's
But like specifically highlight.
Yeah,
so
sure.
you have to know about the Sesto and the history, the rich tradition of the Basque sport that transformed itself and moved to the New World. It's very popular now in Puerto Rico, Miami.
Sure.
Caribbean.
Oh yeah, it is.
The way to my heart is
Good to know. I'm writing that down. Got to get you over a highlight.
Highlight next week on Weird Webisodes.
That's one weird one. Highlight.
What's he got in store for next?